That Mike Miller was talking about. There's Bobby Jaggers. This was going to be a title match. It was going to be a loser leave town match. Now we're going to have to find out if the man that Mike Miller has representing him, if this man loses to Bobby Jaggers, if Mike Miller leaves town. Well, we'll find out. Here's Barry Owen. And it looks like Bobby's going to make an announcement.
Number one, I just heard what Mike Miller said, and I saw him walk around here on a crutch. Number one, the people of the Northwest, I told you you're going to get a title match tonight. Mike Miller, I don't care if you bring Andre the Giant or the biggest man you can find. These people are going to get a title match right now. Mike Miller, you bring the goofball you got, and I'll beat him like he was you.
Well, I guess that answers part of our question. This is still going to be a title match. But is it going to be a loser leave town match? Look at all these signs here. These folks are pumped. They are ready. My goodness. Well, here comes somebody. Oh, I've never seen this guy before. He's working his way through the crowd. He looks like he could represent about anybody. Well, we'll find out what's going on here as soon as this guy gets into the ring. Look at that, huh? Well, it looks like he's come out on top before he's even started. Well, I'll tell you, he's going to have to turn his head down to dim here, but it's going to blind all of us.
Jaggers! There he is, boy. Now, you said that there would be a title shot. Are you still chicken? You still chicken, boy? You put your belt right on the line. Hey, Della, who is this guy? Hey, my main man flew in. Ain't seen you. I was in trouble here. Mr. Evans, me and Mr. Evans, we plan on some tag tactics, but this man right here, fantastic European wrestler. He's from Japan. He's from Europe. He's all over. He's one of the best. He's meaner than the mean man. Let me tell you something, Bobby Jaggers. This boy's so damn mean, he's going to eat you up. My man here, let me introduce you to him. Karl Steiner, right here, all the way. 260 pounds, baby. He's going to beat you like he owns you, boy. And then he's going to take that belt and he's going to take it home and put it right on his dresser.
What do you say his name is? Steiger? Barry's probably finding out his name now.
Bobby Jaggers, you agree to this match? Okay.
Bobby says on one condition.
Okay. That's agreeable. As soon as Mike Miller is able to wrestle, Bobby Jaggers gets the first shot at him. Ladies and gentlemen, this match will be 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit for the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Introducing on my right, weighing 260 pounds, from West Germany, Karl Steiner. His opponent on my left, weighing 260 pounds, from Texas, the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Bobby Jaggers.
And there's the new belt. Isn't that a beauty? Huh? We got that back last week, too. Sandy Barr, National Wrestling Alliance referee. Be the third man in the squared circle. Well, from West Germany, 260 pounds, Karl Steiner. I think he said Steiner or Steiger. I think it's Karl Steiner. We'll call him the Skull. Representing Mike Miller. This is for the title. This is our main event. Best 2 out of 3 to a TV time limit, and away we go. Here we are. I've never heard of this guy before. Don't know anything about him, but if he's a friend of Mike Miller's, well, that tells you something right there. Miller is sitting in the corner over here, by the way, on a chair. Sandy Barr is talking to Miller. I don't think he's supposed to be out here. Well, it looks like he's going to stay. He's got his crutch. I guess he used other things for a crutch. Might as well use the real thing. Karl Steiner. Bobby Jaggers. Bobby Jaggers, look at that. Just picks him up and throws him down. Yes, sir. Just like that. Oh, baby. I want to make this announcement again about that canceled match that we've got in Centralia. This was going to be next Sunday, March 3rd, in Centralia, Washington, at the junior high school. That match has been canceled due to school problems. If you bought tickets to that match, they will be good on the next card in Centralia, which will be on April 14th. Or you can contact the ticket outlet. Bobby Jaggers with that locked-in hammerlock. Well, now Karl Steiner's turned that around to a top wrist lock, and he takes Jaggers down. Jaggers, again, reversing that into a hammerlock. Steiner going over to the bottom of the ropes and wrapping his feet around it, and that's going to break that. There's no way that Bobby Jaggers is going to get caught pulling hair on this one. Oh, there's a full Nelson applied by Karl Steiner. Funny, it just doesn't look the same after you've seen Ricky Vaughn or Billy Haynes do a full Nelson. And it didn't take Bobby Jaggers long to get out of that, down to a kneeling arm bar on Karl Steiner. And the crowd yelling, break it. And so Bobby Jaggers is trying to oblige by bringing his knee down that left arm of Steiner's. Or the skull. If we have an interview tonight with Ed Wiskowski, we'll find out if he indeed has changed his name to Maharishi Ahmed. Hey, we've got all kinds of excitement for you. Steiner backing Jaggers into that turnbuckle over there, into the corner. And there's a forearm smash across the chest delivered by Steiner. There's one, right smack dab on the forehead. Steiner now, that twisting that arm bar. There comes a shot into the turnbuckle. And Steiner found nobody home except the turnbuckle when he plowed into it. Bobby Jaggers down to that arm bar again on Karl Steiner. Steiner going, reaching for the tights. And Bobby Jaggers bring those knees down in that left arm. Sandy Barr keeping a close eye on it. Mike Miller watching from over here at the corner, sitting on a chair. Well, this isn't the first time we've seen Mike Miller in this situation. Last time it was his other foot, and that was when his ankle was broken. This time it just twisted it. It swelled up, and he's out of action for a little while. Now, when these men get out of action, it costs them money. No work, no pay. So Miller is going to want to make as quick a recovery as he possibly can. These men are working this sport 6 and 7 nights a week. I think Bobby Jaggers got that armbar really locked in there. Applying the pressure at the elbow and at the shoulder, and now Steiner's using the hair, though. And he misses with that haymaker. Bobby Jaggers with those jabs and a roundhouse. That puts Steiner down and out of the ring. Wait a minute. I got to think this one over. Oh, man. Look at Bobby Jaggers. A little gesture towards Mike Miller. Karl Steiner. All Steiner would really have to do is just lower his head into Bobby Jaggers and blind him, and he'd probably have things going his way. He's good, though. You can tell that. He's been around a while, Karl Steiner. Obviously in Europe and Japan. Miller was saying when he was making his introduction of him. Bobby Jaggers keeping Steiner in the middle of the ring there, twisting on that armbar, just grinding and twisting away. Hard to tell what Steiner was saying, but we probably wouldn't want to hear it anyway. Bobby Jaggers now twisting that wrist back and bringing that elbow down on that shoulder. That's just to keep his attention. Steiner trying to figure a way out of this. I would say offhand that Mike Miller has found himself a pretty good representative. There's a forearm smash. There's another forearm smash delivered by Steiner. Oh, right in the back of the neck. And then right across the back. Steiner using the ropes, coming off those, and shoulder tackle on Bobby Jaggers. Ropes again, and he walked right into an arm drag. And this is where we came in. Well, Bobby Jaggers is fast. He is good. He's been a champion, held a lot of belts throughout the world, for that matter. Bobby Jaggers has. Bringing that knee down. This is probably as good a time as any to remind you that if you have a club or a school, a church, a group, anything like that you'd like to raise money for, you can book professional wrestling into your area. Do you know that? To get the job done. And there's the man to call right there, Barry Owen. Area code 503-484-0840. And Barry can tell you exactly how to go about booking professional wrestling into your area to raise money for a charitable cause. It works, by the way. It's a great way to raise money and to get the job done. Now, Karl Steiner trying to roll over on and pin those shoulders of Bobby Jaggers. Oh, there's just hard smashes across the face and the jaw. Bobby Jaggers just pounding away. Finally rolls off. And going to use the knee pad to rake along the face of Bobby Jaggers. There's that was kind of a forearm elbow smash along the side of the face of Bobby Jaggers. I was using that top rope to do a little choking, some more damage to Jaggers. And uppercut. Oh, man, that put Jaggers down. This is our main event. Best 2 out of 3 to a TV time limit. And this is for the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt. And the belt we finally got back last week. What a beautiful work of art that is. Bobby Jaggers has had the title for a long time, but until last week, he didn't really have the belt to go along with it. Now that he's got the belt, this is his first title match. Face first right into that turnbuckle. And believe me, I don't care what you may have heard elsewhere, those turnbuckles, smart. They are hard. That steel cable joins in that corner there, and there's very little padding that goes over that turnbuckle. And when your face comes down to meet it, you know it. Bobby Jaggers fighting back. There, both men just kind of jabbing away. This is kind of a slugfest right now. Jaggers, one right hand after another, and a leg trip by Steiner. Steiner going for the pin, lateral press, and Sandy Barr says, "Now break that up, get out of there." Steiner says, "Okay, but let me grab some hair first and apply a forearm smash." That staggered Jaggers. Jaggers falls face first in the match. That's kind of a side camel clutch. Now there's a full camel clutch applied by Karl Steiner from West Germany. Well, the crowd reacting, but probably not quite as wildly or loudly as they would if Mike Miller were in there. Bobby Jaggers found a way to get out of that. Just about catapulted Steiner into the turnbuckle down there. Steiner coming back, applying an elbow smash right on the back of the neck. Steiner going for the press. 1, 2. Ooh, that was close. Bobby Jaggers kicks out. That was almost our first fall. There's a right hand delivered by Steiner. There's a left hand delivered by Steiner. Jaggers staggers into the corner. Steiner now, reversal whip into the turnbuckle. And he just nails Steiner coming out there with his elbow. That's the Hangman special. 1, 2, he's got him. 3, yes, sir. Our first fall of our main event goes to Bobby Jaggers over